You got it now, Dan.
I would call the meeting to order.
Like me to read the public notice, Dan?
Pardon?
Would you like me to read the public book?
Yeah.
Notice is hereby given that the Village of Homer Zoning Board of Appeals will meet in person at the Town Hall in Homer located at 31 North Main Street on August 31st, 2023 at 6:30 p.m. Consider the following pursuant to the current Village Homer Code of Ordinances. Appeal 49 Clinton Street, New York, requesting a variance to build a porch closer than allowed in current zoning. The new porch will closely match the existing footprint of a former porch.
So first,
Public comments, and then I would definitely have discussions with the applicant, which is Nick Teeter, I believe,
okay.
and so
There's
anyone.
anyone here proposed. Are there any public comments?
Yeah, I think you just open up the public hearing.
Okay. I'd like to open up the public hearing. Is there anyone that would like to comment?
No one's here, but maybe
We ask the applicant to present their request.
Yep. Can the
I'm here.
okay, Nick, can you please present the request to the board?
Yes. So we recently replaced our front door and are in need of replacing the stairs. And it came to our attention that there used to be a porch on the house several years ago. So the idea really appealed to us to kind of bring it back to what it was historically. So we have about 8 feet until the edge of our steps. There's a landing and then it carries down towards the sidewalk. Our proposed porch would only go out about 6 feet and then carry on to the stairs. So when it comes to our overall staircase, the overall distance as far as when the stairs start to go down would not change. It's just the fact that the landscaping we have around the house would now be covered with a covered porch. So it's very similar to what the porch was years ago. Unfortunately, I don't have a date. I think it was 1950, I believe, but I may be wrong.
There was in the project file, this is Dan Anchor, village clerk. In the project file, there's a drawing from 1976 when the addition was put on the house. And you can see where a porch was, I think. So.
Okay.
So as far back as 76, they did have one.
Okay.
And do you guys have any questions?
Is the picture you provided the porch from 7 Day States?
Yes. Yep.
You plan to construct an identical porch, or is there going to be something different about this porch?
It would not be identical, but it would be very similar. It would be the width of the house. That picture stops a little bit short. So it would be the full width. I believe the distance, I can't be sure, but it will come out 6 feet. And it will be just very similar, but modernized. It'll have column posts with a covered porch.
Where would the stairs end in relation to the property line?
So the stairs will be very similar to where they are now. We have about 16 feet from the front of the house to the sidewalk. The survey says it's about 13 and a half feet because it's on one angle of it. But when you walk up to the property, there's about 3 feet from the sidewalk to the first stair. And then there's about 3 steps until it comes to our landing. Those first 3 steps would not change. They'd be the same location. So it's just the landing. And then the final step to the house would then now be replaced with a porch.
So it's 3 feet from the property line or from the sidewalk to the first step?
Of the existing steps, yes. And then it'd be, once you go up those 3 steps, it'd be several more feet until you'd actually get to the porch.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Yeah, so off of the front of the house, there's a step that comes out. And then there's about 8 feet of a landing. And then it goes down 3 steps. And then there's another 3 feet of concrete, and then it goes to the sidewalk.
So there's an existing landing now.
Yes.
The site plan map that went along with the zoning referral form and the building permit application with the detailed drawings of the project that you submitted with that application, that includes the materials, the measurements, spacing details, measurements to the property line. Do you have both those things that we could see? I think that would help explain what you're describing.
I submitted them. I don't have them with me right now.
And I'm gonna request that we table this until we can get those materials and then meet again, even in between, in whatever the period of time we need to do so that we could look at those materials.
I tend to agree. You got a statement in here, our house currently sits 13 feet from the sidewalk, with the front staircase ending 5 feet from the sidewalk. The 6-foot depth of the new front porch will be closer to the sidewalk than the existing stairs.
I think
I want to see a little more on this.
just
Okay.
table until
Motion to
whenever-
table.
Second.
Okay, the motion's been seconded to table this until we get more detailed, site plan. I think what we're looking for is something that's gonna show the exact layout of the porch, the stairs, where the sidewalk is and where the road is, so we have those distances to guide our decision on.
Yeah.
Cause right now, it's just what we have in front of us is showing the front porch project page. And it just shows a distance of 33 feet across the front. It doesn't show any distance from the front of the porch to the sidewalk or to the road's edge. And that's what's gonna be key to our decision, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since the applicant already has submitted and has the site plan map and has the detailed drawings, I'd like those either in addition or if they cover the things you were just asking, then to deal with that. But since the applicant already has submitted these things somewhere,
I think
they should have
the,
them.
I believe the
Makes
applicant
it
needs that,
easy.
just that one page is probably, I'm not trying to put words in the applicant's mouth, but I would imagine the one page is what the applicant is speaking of. But if you folks need more detail, that's fine. Just ask the applicant and the applicant can provide more detail.
Yeah, I think what we need is, it needs to show the distance from the front of the porch to the sidewalk and to the lot line. And that would help make a better decision for us.
Okay. Would you like that on the sketch or on the survey site?
If you have a survey and you can draw it into it and provide us a copy like that, that would work out best, I would think.
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
Don't want it on here. That doesn't help.
Okay.
this doesn't, yeah.
Because the main issue is the distance to the road, not, the size of the porch. I think that we understand what you're trying to put up, but we need to know those distances, for our sake.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
All right, so the motion's been tabled. When you come back, just if you could provide that to us, we could move forward with this.
Did we all vote yes?
Yeah, just someone make a motion.
He did.
I
You made a motion,
made
I
a motion. He's seconded. All in favor?
All in favor, aye.
And Dick, you're okay with tabling it this is Fran Sewell, village attorney, you're okay for tabling it till next month?
Yeah, I mean, if you guys need a more detailed drawing, I can provide that, or
I think the survey map, like Dan Zach said, with some lines on the survey map, a survey map would be best.
okay.
Just work with the village offices, the Dan Egger village clerk,
Yeah.
and or you can also talk to Kevin McMahon, the code officer.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nick.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Approval.
Yeah, we're just close the public hearing. and
We'll close the public hearing.
You've already made your decision in the public hearing, so now it's just the minutes.
Okay, did everyone get a chance to review the minutes?
I wasn't at the meeting, so,
Okay. But you can
You can still vote if you want.
You can still vote if you want.
Motion to approve the minutes.
Second,
Good,
All in favor?
all in favor? Aye. 4 in favor?
Yeah.
Everyone present?
Alright.
And, now we can close the meeting.
Close the meeting, I'd recommend giving the time. If you don't want-
Okay, motion to close the meeting at 6:43,
Second.
and the meeting is closed.
Thank you.
Thank you, folks.
Good job.